What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, we take a cereal, put it on the tier list so you know how good it is. I'm your host, Tucker, and this episode, we're doing Multi Grain Cheerios, which is just kind of a fun remix of normal Cheerios. Now, normal Cheerios did not rank super high, getting a D, just because, kind of plain, not a lot going on there. But other variations of Cheerios have gotten higher, such as Honey Nut, and an A, and then the last couple we've gotten some C's in there. So it's kind of anything's possible with this. I feel like it's not going to be super different from normal Cheerios, but maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. So let's just dive on in, see what they've got for us in here. Okay, yeah. Smells like grains. So we got a few different colors of Cheerios in there. That seems in line with the image. None are quite as... Oh, okay. There are a couple there that way. So 5 different grains. I don't think there's 5 different colors. But, that happens. Let's see. Okay. Got a variety on there. Okay. Not really blowing normal Cheerios out of the water, but they're actually, the combinations of grains does make the taste a little more unique, so I actually am sort of digging that. Not to like Honey Nut levels, but better than normal. Haven't really had a lot to say as I've been eating this, because it's mostly just better Cheerios. Like it's sweeter a bit, and maybe that's just because of the combination of grains coming together. But it definitely doesn't have like a themed flavor like a lot of the other Cheerios. So it's nothing like that that's sweetening it. It's just, I don't know, that grain combination is really working for me. It's just a better base Cheerio. So yeah, that's about my thoughts as I'm most of the way through this. Now it's time to check out the milk. Don't really think there's going to be much going on there because, like I've said, it's pretty much just normal Cheerios, but we shall see. Yeah, you can taste that the Cheerios were in the milk, but it's not giving it any sort of particular extra flavor. So it's kind of the same thing as the pieces where there's like a sweetness to it that's different from normal Cheerios. I don't know, that have like sugar pretty high up on the list of ingredients and like brown sugar syrup in there. It's like kind of common things, but maybe they just stand out more. I don't know, but yeah, it's just like a bit sweeter than how it would be with normal Cheerios. Yeah. Just a better version of Cheerios milk. I guess the theme of this episode is, why is this not just the normal Cheerios already? So that's a pretty decent praise, I think. This is kind of unexpected for me, but I was actually very much vibing with this cereal. It's definitely, as I've been saying this whole time, a better version of the base Cheerios. So I don't know why they don't just make this that instead. I think it's just something about that combination works way better than just plain old Cheerios. So that's already, setting about the bottom of where it could end up. But then I'm trying to compare it against some of those other Cheerios we've done, like the recent apple cinnamon and frosted, and I almost want to say I prefer this more than those, which seems strange to me, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. All right, so this is like right on the line, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is give Multi Grain Cheerios a C. It's much higher than normal Cheerios. I've just been repeating over and over this whole time, and I think it slightly does edge out Frosted and Apple Cinnamon and the Oat Crunch ones. So it might be my second favorite Cheerios we've done so far. And much like Life, it's one of those situations where the plain version is actually real good, and the more iconic one, like the Cinnamon Life and the Honey Nut Cheerios, are just very much like almost top tier. So having to compare against those makes it a little harder, but as a plain cereal, very, very good. Like almost gave this a B, but I don't know if it's that much better than like Life or the other Cheerios we've done, but it's definitely much more of a standout than I thought it was going to be. I will say I could see this being one of the cereals where as I eat it a bit more, it does manage to push above that line a bit. So I'm putting a pin in this C in case I do find that to be the case. It's not super likely because there's only been like one that's changed rankings as we've gone, but I'd like to give myself the option there if I just find that I am still really vibing with this in the next week or two or however long. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe in the comments below. Post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've tried Multi Grain Cheerios and if you were as pleasantly surprised as I was that they're actually pretty good. If you think that I should push it up, let me know. If you think, nah, C's more accurate for this, let me know as well. Kind of see how everyone else is feeling about these. If you happen to know why this combination of grain works so much better than normal Cheerios, would love to hear about that as well. But until next time, stay delicious.